when workers struck oil at Spindletop over 100 years ago. It forever changed the landscape of Southeast Texas and catapulted the world into the oil age. An integral part of Lamar University's identity is tied to that massive 1901 oil gusher, setting the foundation for South Park Junior College's creation in 1923. Our founders wanted education that produced leaders for this region, and Lamar University fulfilled that role, becoming synonymous with technology and energy education. Today, Lamar University is a boomtown of knowledge. Our faculty, staff, and students create a culture committed to student success and the advancement of research that energizes economic development around the world. Throughout our rich 100-year history, the education we provide is versatile, providing a sharp advantage to our graduates as they develop skills for lifelong learning. As we look toward our second century, it is time to tap into our strengths and extend the influence of Southeast Texas across the nation, thinking creatively about emerging economies to ensure our graduates are the trailblazers of the next century. What we do next will be transformative, because our moment is now.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Freddie Titus, and I serve as the Vice President for Student Affairs and Strategic Initiatives. In keeping with the solemn nature of our commencement ceremony, we ask that our guests refrain from standing during the ceremony or within the aisles, and that they not use air horns or other device as students cross the stage. To make sure everyone's parents, family members, and friends are able to enjoy their very special moment. In addition, we ask that our guests remain until the ceremony has concluded before departing from their seats and their rows. As we begin our ceremony, would all who are able please stand for our Pledge of Allegiance, led by Dr. Brett Welch, Vice Provost for Digital Learning and Dean of the College of Graduate Studies. Following the pledge, please join us in the singing of our national anthem, led by Faith Sing. We ask that gentlemen remove their hats and caps.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so boldly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose red stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. Good afternoon and welcome to this year's spring commencement ceremony at Lamar University. My name is Dan Brown and I serve as Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. We assemble this afternoon to recognize and honor our graduates for their focused dedication, determined efforts, and deserved achievements in the demanding and competitive arena of higher education. For years, our graduates have been striving to reach the educational milestones we celebrate this afternoon. I would like to begin by introducing members of our platform party who will not be introduced later during this ceremony. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Samuel Jader, Senior Associate Provost for Academic Affairs, and Mr. Juan Zavala, Vice President for University Advancement. Please join me as well in thanking Dr. Andrew McMahon and members of the Lamar University Brass Ensemble for today's performance. Thank you for being with us. Graduates, you have made it. Congratulations to each of you for achieving your goal. Our 2,310 graduates this weekend come from 25 countries outside the United States, 40 states other than Texas, and 381 cities and towns right here in Texas. This commencement, Lamar University will graduate students from San Marcos to Sri Lanka, from Goliad to Ghana, and from Victoria to Vietnam. Our graduating class forms a diverse population of nationalities, demographics, aspirations, and achievements united by the thread of higher education. At the heart of Lamar University is a supportive and nationally acclaimed faculty. They have provided our students with a contemporary and valuable education that is second to none. Due to the diligence and efforts of Lamar's faculty, our graduates are knowledgeable, highly skilled, and properly prepared for life and careers. Would our faculty please stand and be recognized by our group today? Please stand, faculty. Thank you, and please be seated. At this time, it's my honor to introduce the 16th president of Lamar University, Dr. Jaime Taylor. Dr. Taylor.
Thank you, Dr. Brown. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. It's a great honor to be here today to celebrate you, our centennial graduates. Your hard work and dedication have paid off, and you should be incredibly proud of what you have achieved here. I'd like to invite everyone to join me in congratulating our degree candidates. I'd like to take a moment to recognize the many people who have supported you along the way, from your family and friends to your professors, advisors, and classmates. They are here today because they believe in you and are honored to be a part of this important moment in your lives. Let's give them a round of applause. Today marks the end of an extraordinary chapter in your life. You may be feeling a mix of emotions as you reflect upon your accomplishments, a sense of nostalgia or even sadness, but also excitement and gratitude. Reaching a major goal like this one inevitably means something is about to change. And while you may be wondering what path to take from here, I encourage you to think less about where you are going and more about who you are becoming. In college, you face challenges you could not have imagined. Navigating life independently, handling unfamiliar social situations, persisting through failure, and tackling questions with no clear answers. The list goes on. But one thing is certain, you did not get here today by living in your comfort zone. Through these challenges, you developed emotional resilience, independent thought, and problem-solving skills. You learned how to observe the world around you with precision. Yeah. You listened.
I'd like to have a seat for a moment. Let me ask everybody just wait a moment.
Yeah.
If we could, we'll be continuing our ceremony in just a moment as we make sure we can help whatever is the individual who's having problems over there. So give us just a moment, please. Thank you, everyone, for your patience this afternoon. And thank you to our first responders and staff for assisting us at this ceremony. I believe we're ready to begin and continue with the ceremony. Dr. Jaime Taylor, our president. Thank you.
But one thing is certain, you did not get here today living in your comfort zone. Through these challenges, you developed emotional resilience, independent thought, and problem-solving skills. You learned how to observe the world with precision. You listened to different perspectives that challenged your own. You experienced failure and then found a way to adapt. You have changed, and you will continue to change. Your degree is a testament to your capacity to adapt and learn on your own. That is your single greatest asset. It's the reason employers will hire you. It's the reason some of you will become entrepreneurs yourselves. Cultivating a passion for lifelong learning will embolden you to take risk, not in spite of your failures, but because of them. As we honor your accomplishments today, we also recognize you as our centennial graduates. I hope you will wear this honor with pride and gratitude as you begin the next chapter of your life. A century ago, Beaumont was a bustling boomtown facing many growing pains, but a group of visionary community leaders recognized that this region would need access to higher education to achieve its full potential. They founded our institution with a unique mission tailored to the needs of Southeast Texas, understanding the crucial role of higher education in developing talented leaders who could drive progress and innovation in a rapidly changing world. We celebrate the legacy of our founders because they made it possible for you to be sitting here today. Remember that you are now part of this rich history, the story of our first 100 years. Since 1923, Lamar University has produced over 110,000 graduates, and you are now among them. Today, you will join the world-class alumni community that comprises individuals from all walks of life. Many have become trailblazers and change agents, transforming the very fabric of Texas and beyond. They have lived fully the cardinal legacy of excellence and resilience and courage. As you leave here today, I wish you every success. But even more important, I wish you the courage to run towards a challenge and turn it into an opportunity for the next generation. You are the torchbearers of our institution's legacy and the architects of our future progress for the next century. It is now my distinct honor and privilege to introduce special guests from the Texas State University system joining us for this ceremony. First, Regent Bill Scott, Texas State University system regents from Nederland and a Lamar University graduate. Regent Stephen Lee, Texas State University system regent from Beaumont and a Lamar University graduate. Dr. Sean Cunningham, Texas State University System Vice Chancellor for Government Relations. Our next guest is Dr. Brian McCall, the Chancellor of the Texas State University System, the first university system established in Texas, comprising 7 institutions with more than 90,000 students and 16,000 faculty and staff. Under Chancellor McCall's leadership, the Texas State University system has been a leader in access, affordability, and success. Examples of achievement under his leadership include the Texas State University system has grown to more than 90,000 students across 7 institutions, a nearly 30% increase since 2010. During that same period, the number of degrees and credentials awarded each year has grown nearly 50%, far outpacing enrollment growth. Texas State University system has the largest percentage of fully online students, making it the state leader in online education. During Chancellor McCall's tenure, Texas State University institutions, including Lamar University, have received more than $1.5 billion in capital project funding from the state. The transformation and modernization of the Lamar University campus over the last decade would not have been possible without this funding. Chancellor McCall was instrumental in helping Lamar University move from one of the lowest funded institutions in the state on a per student basis to one of the highest funded institutions in the state. Please join me in welcoming Chancellor Brian McCall to the podium.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct privilege to introduce our graduation speaker today. Dr. Brian Babin was born in Port Arthur, grew up in Beaumont, attended Lamar University, graduated from Lamar University, went on to get his doctoral dental degree from the University of Texas, Dental Branch in Houston. He's had many jobs throughout his career, including merchant seaman, janitor, disc jockey, musician, and artilleryman in the Texas Army National Guard. He established a dental practice in Woodville. He's an important man in many ways as our congressman from this area. He leads the House of Representatives in space studies as the Space Center, NASA's Johnson Space Center, is in his district, and he chairs the subcommittee on things space. He and his wife, Roxanne, also a Lamar graduate, have 17 grandchildren and 5 children. This area is well represented by a Lamar University graduate, of which that brings me great pride and pleasure. It is my high privilege and distinct honor to introduce Congressman Brian Babin. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, good afternoon. Thank you, Chancellor McCall, for that great introduction. I'd like to acknowledge a few others in attendance today. Thank you to President Jaime Taylor for inviting me here to speak to you all today. I'd also like to acknowledge Vice Chancellor Sean Cunningham. These people have already been introduced, but I want to announce their names. Regent Bill Scott, Regent Stephen Lee, and also recognize the Mayor of Beaumont, Mayor Roy West. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Members of the faculty, alumni, parents, friends, and especially you folks out here, the Lamar University College of Arts and Sciences and the College of Fine Arts and Communication class of 2024. It's my great pleasure and honor to be here with you all this afternoon at Lamar's 100th anniversary. I've thought long and hard about what wisdom that I could impart to you that I've learned in the years since I graduated from Lamar University many, many years ago. I tried to think of the wisdom imparted to me at my own past commencement exercises, and I found that I don't even have the vaguest memory of who the speakers were, and I certainly don't remember anything they said. That reminds me of a story I heard about Laura Bush. When she was the First Lady, she was asked to give a commencement speech at her alma mater, SMU. She thought back to her own graduation from SMU, and she could not remember who had given her commencement speech that day. So she looked it up, and she found out that it was none other than her own future father-in-law, President George Herbert Walker Bush. She had forgotten. So I'm under no illusion that you will remember anything I say today, because you are here to celebrate your achievements and the beginning of the rest of your lives. Commencement is about beginning and where you are going, not about where you have been. But today, much of what you will talk about is what has passed, and you are not fully aware yet of how your years at Lamar will impact the rest of your lives. I graduated from Lamar University. My dad, Philip Babin Jr., graduated from Lamar University. He was the son of a Cajun butcher, a member of the greatest generation who went to school, back to school on the GI Bill after serving in World War II. My dad was the very first in his family to graduate from college and ultimately became a dentist, and I followed in his footsteps. How many of you here today are the first ones in your family to graduate from college? Please stand up. Stay standing. Stay on your feet. Thank you. Stay up. How many of you have parents who graduated from Lamar as well? Please stand up. No, don't sit down. The first ones, don't sit down. Stand up. How many of you have parents? That's great. How many of you are veterans of the U.S. military? Please stand up. How many of you are going to go in to the military service? Please stand up. We got a few. How many of you worked to help pay your tuition or part of your tuition? Raise your hands if you're already standing up. It's a lot of people. Everybody look at this. In a world that constantly talks of division, look at the things that we have in common. You can sit down now. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. As you heard in my wonderful introduction, I held down multiple jobs to pay my way through school, and sometimes even 3 jobs at a time. And by the time I graduated from dental school, and I went to dental school on an Air Force scholarship, I had a wife, and we had 2 children at the time. And my parents grew up in Port Arthur, Texas. I grew up in Beaumont, and after 40 years of practicing dentistry in Woodville, Texas, up in Tyler County, I was elected to Congress. And I represent 8 counties surrounding us here in southeast Texas, from Houston all the way over to Louisiana. Many of you have grown up in these very communities that have known times of hardship and even destruction, hurricanes, floods, fires, and tornadoes. You even missed some years behind masks and in quarantine. But the natural and man-made disasters that your generation has endured have made you stronger, resilient, and discerning as well. You have found pride in hard work of rebuilding your homes and your communities. You have known the satisfaction of working together and learned the value and character of others who are different from you. But in doing so, you have learned to listen, to respect others, and to communicate clearly, to think critically, and to make decisions, and to find solutions. Facing hardships, learning to build relationships with people from all walks of life and backgrounds has contributed to your becoming a better person, a better spouse, a better parent, a better friend, and a better citizen. At Lamar, you have received an education that prepares you for your next step. In addition to academics, you have learned the things that matter to you from your family, from your communities, and from this school. These values are part of you wherever you may go and whatever you might do. These are the things that matter. Focus on what matters. Too many of us spend too much time worrying about little things and petty grievances, perceived slights, disappointments that occur when things don't exactly go as you wished or you had planned. Take a breath and look at the big picture. Stay focused on big things, the people and the things that truly matter in your life. More than anything else, I want to impress upon you today not so much what you can get from your education here at Lamar, but what you can give back. Whatever career path you might choose, this school, your community, and your country need your commitment and your involvement to maintain and protect what previous generations have given you through hard work and through sacrifice. Today marks a milestone in your lives, a newly graduated success. I wish you more success for far beyond this achievement. Success that is defined by meeting future goals, providing for your family, and having a good name in your communities. You didn't attend college just for intellectual studies, and universities don't exist just for that purpose. Lamar was founded 100 years ago to produce leaders for this region, for Texas, and for our entire nation. Their purpose of your time at Lamar was to help you to become something, to become a teacher, a geologist, an engineer, yes, but also a person of substance and character, a person of depth, a critical thinker, aware of their history and philosophies that shape the world around us, a leader, folks, who goes beyond this day of graduation to commence shaping that world for the better. Ladies and gentlemen, look around this campus and this area of Southeast Texas where so many of us grew up and still live to this day and work here. Lamar University, its founders, its generations of graduates, its administrators, and the faculty, and its enduring influence on Southeast Texas today represent the very backbone of America. Your families, represented here, watching you today, are the heart and soul of America. And you graduates, you are the future. Despite the many strengths of our system of government, I can tell you, government cannot fix the problems in this country. These issues have to be addressed by the people. You may think that it is too much to ask of you, but remember this: you are only the latest generation to face an unpredictable world and future that seems to be spiraling into chaos. Just a little over a century ago, when this institution was founded, the founders of this institution and across the nation thought that the invention of the tank might bring the world to an end. It did not happen, and the historic change, the conflicts, and controversies of 2024 will not either. Whatever I hear people say, and when I hear them say that we are spiraling into chaos, I remember my elementary school days right here in Beaumont when they trained us in survival skills by having us crawl underneath our desks for civil defense. Now is not the time to crawl underneath your desk, folks, okay? My advice to you is do not crawl underneath your desk. Step out and step up. Your preparation at Lamar University has equipped you to be a leader. You don't have to run for Congress to make an impact. You just have to step forward and get involved and make a difference where you live and where you work. I encourage every one of you to participate in your community, your church, your places of worship, in civic clubs, charities, and schools, so that you will have a positive voice that shapes the world to come. The future of our country, and that means your future, requires your involvement. Our system of government, our American way of life, and the freedoms granted to us by previous generations will not last without your participation. Perhaps a great novelist is sitting out there somewhere. Perhaps the next member of Congress for this district. Perhaps the first person to walk on another planet, or the person to solve the problem of nuclear fission is sitting right beside you out there, or perhaps yourself. Class of 2024, College of Arts and Sciences and College of Fine Arts and Communications, congratulations on your achievements. Be proud. Yes, let's give them a hand, folks. Be proud that you are a graduate of Lamar University. For wherever you go from here, step forward into leadership. Guard our future. God bless you. God bless Lamar University, the great state of Texas, and God bless America. Thank you very much.
If we could, just one more round of applause and appreciation for our speaker. Thank you, Representative Babin. We will now continue with the certification of graduates. I will introduce each of our college deans who will come forward to present his or her students for certification of their having completed the degrees that they have earned. When your college is called, we ask that the candidates for the doctoral, master's, and baccalaureate degrees in each college please stand and remain standing. You may be seated after your college has been recognized. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Brett Welch, Vice Provost for Digital Learning and Dean of the College of Graduate Studies, to the podium. Dr. Welch.
Thank you, Provost Brown. Would candidates from the College of Graduate Studies please stand? That's master's degrees, doctor, there you are. All right. Dr. Brown, as Dean of the College of Graduate Studies and on behalf of the faculty, I certify that these candidates have met all requirements for the degrees that will be granted. Congratulations.
Please be seated. And thank you, Dean Welch. Please join me now in welcoming Dr. Lynn Maurer, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, to the podium. Dr. Maurer.
Would the undergraduate candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences please stand? Dr. Brown, as Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, and on behalf of the faculty, I certify that these candidates have met all the requirements for the degrees that will be granted.
Please be seated. Thank you, Dean Maurer. And finally, please join me in welcoming Dr. Golden Wright, Dean of the College of Fine Arts and Communication, to the podium. Dr. Wright.
Thank you, Provost Brown. Will the undergraduate candidates from the College of Fine Arts and Communication please stand? Dr. Brown, as Dean of the College of Fine Arts and Communication, and on behalf of the faculty, I certify that these candidates have met all the requirements for the degrees that they will be granted. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean Wright, and please be seated. President Taylor, on behalf of the college deans and faculty of the various colleges, I am pleased to certify the candidates who have met all the requirements for the baccalaureate, master's, and doctoral degrees. I recommend that their degrees be granted as listed in the program.
By the authority vested in me and Lamar University, by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University System, I confer upon you the degrees for which you have been certified, admitting you to all the rights and privileges which throughout the world pertain to those degrees. In keeping with university tradition symbolizing change, please move your tassel from the front right to the left. Graduates, my sincerest congratulations.
President Taylor, we will continue with the presentation of the graduating class of 2024, beginning with the graduates from the College of Graduate Studies and followed by those from the Colleges of Arts and Sciences and Fine Arts and Communications. Our readers today will be Ms. Abigail Dupin, Assistant Professor in the College of Fine Arts and Communication, Ms. Deborah Greshner, Instructor in the College of Fine Arts and Communication, and Dr. Paul McCluskey, Instructor in the College of Fine Arts and Communication. With us today are 11 students who have completed doctoral degrees. Each has risen to the pinnacle of achievement in their educational journey and will now take their learning and experiences with them to the world beyond Lamar University. We acknowledge the hard work and effort and dedication each of you have put forth in earning your terminal degree. Join me in congratulating our doctoral graduates today.
Bader Abdul Mohsen Alomari. Sania Azim. Pauline Ballantyne. Laurel Renee Coulon. Ariana Michelle Garza. Kaylee Ray Ludwig. Jisha Thomas. Tiara Elizabeth Welburn. Kathleen Monet Young. We will now continue with the presentation of candidates for the master degrees as published in the program. Abedin Mayoa Abdul Yakin. Asir Abrar. Joe Luis Aguilar Jr. Evie Lynn Arsenault. Christian Joel Arguelles. Shiva Reddy Badam. Brianna Shanae Bailey. Shirshak Bajgan. Stacy Lee Baker Wall. Kathy Deshawn Bass. Nirmal Bandari. Jessica Trevina Bisnar. Allison Blanchard. Prasant Bontu. Caleb Matthew Brumley. Kinley Danielle Busing. Christopher John Buron. Venkata Krishna Chala. Revati Cherukuri. Siva Sai Kumar Chirumamila. Elizabeth Agnes Clark. Emily L. Camo. Gandhi Dama. Tommy O'Neill Dean, Jr. Johnny Eugene Dennis, Jr. Miguel Antonio Dominguez. Udipa Dopalapudi. Stephen Joseph Dressel. David William Elizondo. Richard Eric Ewing. Shannon Marie Finelli. Christy A. Fontenot. Murali Krishna Gayada. Naga Janavi Gadam. Ruchita Gajawada. Ravi Kumar Rasikbai Gajera. Mary Evelyn Gard. Tarakaram Ghazi. Amaresh Goshika. Sasi Kiran Gotipati. Douglas Allen Gray. Raven Raynell Gray. Brittany Joy Green. Chelsea Beggs Hayquist. Ebony Dawn Hamilton. Abby Marie Hightower. Melissa Amber Hinojosa. Jeffrey James Ear. Sarah Adam Johnson. Mackenzie Johnson. Monali Busaheb Kalwaji. Shay Michelle Kane. Hemanth Komori. Anusha Kuvuru. Caitlin Danny Louding. Tamira Langston. Lavon J. Lagerman Deese. Elena Laurencia Lee. Naya Janae Leviston.
Candace Nicole Lewis. Alicia Nicole Lopez. Raghav Abhani Reddy Madhira. Vishnu Vardhan Reddy Madhireddy. George Ramon Maldonado. Mario Enrique Maldonado. Umar R. Malik. Usha Mercy Magnopuri. Zachary Lane Martin. Angel Mays. Kirthi Meda. Meher Viveka Mecca. Anna Mikkel. Alyssa Rian Miranda. Nira Mormon. Jessica Dominique Montes Holland. Avalara Abigail Moya. Courtney Blake Muniz. Pavan Kumar Muva. Krishna Rohit Nuti. Yegyaswi Nutalapati. Stephanie Erica Ebelashuka Navajreya. Michael Nuedo. Coyote Peter Oke. Chukuka Osani. Vinay Kumar Reddy Passam. Abby Elizabeth Patak. James Albert Pollock. Javier Pavaluri. Marissa Louise Pelham. Jerry Pierre. Tonya Prince. Deborah Denise Quiller. Deya Rangareddy. Anthony Alexander Reyes. Ray Edward Richards, Jr. Herbert Rosales. Edwin Chileno Rubio. Allison Elizabeth Rupert. Marian Awusa Saka. Edgar Apollino Salinas. Subramanian Venkata Satya Surya Samavedam. Bradley Allen Savage. Carrie Ann Schwartz Hill. Naya Sharila. Deepika Magashena Servapalli. Ian Stewart Sisson. Riley Elaine Smith. Lauren Bell Smith, magna cum laude. Ruchitha Soldari. Sai Kamal Sripathi. Zahiruddin Zanan Syed. Elizabeth Teague. Fabian Torres. Stephen Everett Torres. Emily Townsend. Kristen Mimi Tron. Richard Douglas Vandertulip, Jr. Guru Prasad Vakan. Laura Velasquez Matos. Pallavi Velpula. Orgeza Vokshi. Audrey Page Wiggins. Srika Yanganti. Charles Robert Young II. Madison Shea Young. Harshini Kashapali. Raja Varun Migada. Srikar Muriki. Shushmitha Kodumunja. Dana Lakshmi Raminieni. Ragamai Galla. Chitan Mundanda. Bala Murali Krishna Kolishetty. Sri Lakshmi Vuktukuru. Sai Krishna Devaranayani. Prikarajit Tisetti. Suresh Dasari. Teja Dopalupudi.
As baccalaureate degrees are presented, we will begin with the introduction of a special group of graduates, our baccalaureate students who will receive the Plummer Award today. Honoring the late Otto Plummer, Chair Emeritus of the Lamar University Board of Regents, the Plummer Award recognizes baccalaureate graduates with the highest grade point averages in their graduating class. Yesenia Bannister. Stacy Ann Hampton, summa cum laude, Plummer Award candidate. Morgan Marie Luke, summa cum laude, Rio Honors College graduate. Kendra Lynn McDonald, summa cum laude. Zaid Ahmed Mohammed, summa cum laude, Rio Honors College graduates. Jordan Taylor Stout, summa cum laude, Plummer Award candidate. We will now continue with the presentation of candidates for the College of Arts and Sciences as published in the program. Nathan Aguilar. Adriana Aguirre. Jose David Alcala. Leslie Joanna Alfaro Ponce, cum laude. Robbie Helen Anderson. Vishnavi K. Anub. Jenna Avery Arndt. Tyra Page Arredondo. Miriam Margarita Avila. Antonio Banda, cum laude. Tessa Elizabeth Barbe. Natalie Renee Barrett. Stephanie Michelle Barron, magna cum laude, Rio Honors College graduate. Jennifer Barton. Chatana Danae Battles. Andrew Hubert Beach. Avila Jade Bernard. Laken Brooke Bennett. Emily Lynette Berry. Patrick Robert Balak, summa cum laude. Zoe Jala Brene Blanton. William Schuyler Bone. Laureen Omarmere Boji. Abrianne Alicia Bonds. Reese Alexander Bonin, summa cum laude, Rio Honors College graduate. Christopher Ryan Boudreau. Bianca Danae Bork. J.C. Elizabeth Bracken, cum laude. Vanessa Bravo, cum laude. Teji Brooks. Alyssa Faith Broussard. Brooklyn Sage Broussard, summa cum laude. Kylie Delana Brown. Alexis Rose Burnett, cum laude. Bianca Nicole Cabrera, cum laude, Rio Honors College graduates. Micaiah K. Campbell, summa cum laude. Chloe Elaine Cannon. Jillian Carnedas. Amya Destiny Carpenter, graduation ambassador. Hannah Marie Carter. Marissa Ann Catley, cum laude. Valentine Bina Bilonga Cat. Lauren Gabrielle Chali, cum laude. Sarah Chapa Morales. Casey Dawn Shagwa. Caitlin Brooke Cherry, magna cum laude, Rio Honors College graduate. Kerrigan Ashley Childs. Cortland Rochelle Christian. Gracie Clark. James Patrick Clemmer. Caitlin Lee Cole. Robert Keith Coleman. Christopher Allen Conklin. Alexander Jackson Connell. Belinda J. Cooper. Rina Lene Cope. Reagan Elizabeth Cowart. Alexis Brianna Cross. Holly Lynn Crowley. Rosa Cushman, summa cum laude. Deidre Renee Dagas, summa cum laude, Rio Honors College graduate. Carlos Fernando Del Valle. Taylor Banning Derillo, cum laude. Cameron Page Dion, cum laude, Rio Honors College graduates. Shania Elizabeth Dixon. Blake Margaret Dubois, summa cum laude. Hannah Nicole Dupuis, cum laude. Brooke Renee Edgar. Amanda Catherine Edmiston. Lee Moreno Elder Jr. Raymond Ivan Epperly. Margot Mahal Eugenio, summa cum laude. Nicole Fecky Vincent Ease, cum laude. Laurencia Gentral Rayleigh Isador. Isabel Rose Felix. Alondra Marina Flores. Jasmine Flores Cepeda. Chelsea Marie Fontenot. Ellie N. Four. Shelby DeRee Freegee. Haley Nicole Freudenberg. Angèle Fougard. Jacob Garza, magna cum laude. Yurissa Renee Gautier. Cameron S. George. Devin Cornelius Gibbs. Caitlin Elizabeth Gill. Mia Marie Glenn.
Sydney Nichelle Goleman. Deborah Lee Gomez. Bethany Eldred Gonzalez. Brittany Amber Gonzalez, cum laude. Madison Taylor Gravis. Aaron Christina Greeley. Jaden K. Green, cum laude. Kaylin Jatrell Griffin. Miranda Lisette Guerra. Ángel Gutierrez, summa cum laude. Mónica Alejandra Guzmán. Nathan Ha, cum laude. Kevin Aaron Hale. Kiara Yvette Hall. Chloe Michelle Halliburton. Adam Jacob Hamilton. Maya Charm Hamilton. Allison Grace Harmon, summa cum laude. Hallie Madison Harmon. Deosha Harris. Marcella Brianna Hatley, magna cum laude. Letha L. Hayes. Monica Corcoran. Ashley Chauncey Hensley. Desiree Veronica Hernandez. Nicole Herrera. Jack Hyatt. Elena Cheyenne Hill. Catherine Ann Hawley, summa cum laude, Reo Honors College graduate. Gabrielle Christine Holston, summa cum laude, Reo Honors College graduate. Reagan Elise Hudspeth. Nevaeh Chantel Irish. Jayla Ann Ivory. Natalie Lynn Jackson. Pamela Michelle Jacob. Ashley Danielle Johnson. Jonathan William Harvey Johnson. Lauren Ashley Johnson. Jamie Ashley Joseph. Victoria Alyssa Juarez. Suzanne Calatra, summa cum laude. Trinity Ann Kinzer. Kamish Kerani, summa cum laude. Jasmine Deanne King. Caitlin Christina King, summa cum laude. Samantha Lynn Nicely. Amber Brianne Lafleur. Alana Marie Ledwick. Agnes Marie Lewis. Caitlin Page Lewis, summa cum laude. Casey Ryan Leby, summa cum laude. Jonathan J. London. Krishana Duran Lott. Sochi Lisbeth Lucas. Elizabeth Maciel Mallet. Daniel Mar Rios. Janelle Yvette Marks. Mickey Marshall. Jace Lynn Martin. Diana Martinez Rios. Amaya Marie Mayberry. Jennifer Danielle McCandless. Cameron Randall McElwain. Savannah Kate McLaurin. Jackson David McMahon, cum laude. Marissa Medina. Kelsey Elise Melanson. Zuhair Merchant, magna cum laude. Adriana A. Matoyer. Andrea Abigail Mireles, cum laude. Jasmine Jane Lee Mitchell. Kristen Faye Moore. Angelica Simone Moreland. Sarah Monet Mott. Asia Arkahel Moya. Jacoby Dante Moya. Dariel Jondea Murray. Brady Carl Moot, summa cum laude. Suprita Mutaraju. Amber Michelle Myers. Blaine Anthony Myers. Brandon Kong Vin Win. Jewel Win, summa cum laude, Reo Honors College graduate. V. Noctau Win. Toyo Teresa Ogbodo. Madison Marie Oler.
Oyabami Olufemi Oluzgun. Andrea Jacqueline Ortiz, summa cum laude. Samantha Ortiz. Jacob Alexander Osborne, summa cum laude. Amanda R. Paez. Emma Louise Palmer. Candy Panigua. Sharitu Scott. Stacy Lynette Smith. Savannah Dawn Parfait, magna cum laude. Patricia Renee Passmore. Jose Luis Peña, Jr. Reba Cleanne Peavy. Alondra Perales. Bailey Monique Petrie. Yasira Elizabeth Phillips. Jake W. Plante. Stephanie Renee Planty. Benjamin Portillo. Elena C. Powell. Natalie Ann Pring. Termakia Lynn Price Stevens. Christopher G. Pryor. Brianna Alice Purgan. Kendra V. Queen. Faith Quinton. Imad M. Qureshi. Chloe Lynn Raborn, magna cum laude. Annabelle Ramirez. Melanie Ramos. Samantha Carol Ratcliffe. Sydney E. Ralton. Carrie Redis, magna cum laude. Erin Michaela Rejo. Kachi Grace Reich. Ross Philip Reichart, summa cum laude. Drake Armin Richard. Amber Rigsby. Gabriela Roa Velasquez. Tayana Michelle Robinson. Ilana Rodriguez. Lizette Rodriguez. Caitlin Rogers. Elena Rubio Raneda. Bailey Elizabeth Rugels. Shahanze Sabri. Alonzo E. Salinas, summa cum laude. Madison Jade Sanchez, cum laude. Gertrude Scott. Paige Mackenzie Semyen. Abigail Nicole Serrano. Ryan Joseph Shockley. Chanel G. Simon. Dominique Nicole Senegal. Ariel Denise Smith. Deontay D. Smith. Kara Elise Smith. Lauren M. Smith, magna cum laude. Nicola Aletha Smith. Taylor B. Smith. Rebecca Ann Solano, summa cum laude. Caden Paul Sparks. Christopher T. Spates. Natalie Rain Stewart. Taylor Wayne Strother. Tyler Michael Stuck, magna cum laude, Riad Honors College graduate. Daquisha Shankritra Talley. Christina Leanne Thomason. Jacob Keon Thompson, summa cum laude. Peyton Elizabeth Timms. Joshua David Tyndall. Tavion Atwell Tinnen. Victoria Nicole Tisdale. Lauren Elizabeth Tishkoff. Hera Singh Tiwana. Taylor Ann Tomasi. Priscilla Jasmine Torres, summa cum laude. Yuri Ortega Torres. Ana Luisa Torres Perales, summa cum laude. Caitlin S. Trahan. Danielle Elisa Trahan. Lourdes Yalena Trejo. Destiny Ray Turner. Madeline Yohari Tsul, cum laude. Kevin Allen Vandeven. Carly Vion. Priscilla Gerald Vigny. Joshua David Vernon. Catherine Frances Volery, summa cum laude. Brittany Christine Voorhees. Madison Marie Wallace, summa cum laude. Lemuel Shane Walters.
Kristen Lynn Ware. Heather Nicole Watson. Citra Renee Watts. Najee Elon Weems. Cricket Blair Welch. Kevrick D. Wiggins Sr. Kia Danae Williams. Tavares Javon Williams. Tavarius Terrell Wimberly. Trenton DeJorn Young. Jennifer Gethsemani Zarate, cum laude, Rio Honors College graduate. Marlet Serenia Zelea. We will now continue with the presentation of candidates for the College of Fine Arts and Communication as published in the program. Sydney Morgan Adams. Stephanie Oyendamaya Adeneya. Caitlin Ogenetejiri Akpobome. Sarah Anderson, summa cum laude. Hannah Lorraine Bennett. Delilah Barara Benson, cum laude. Jacqueline Bonilla. Faith Lynn Breeze, magna cum laude. Zamiria Lashun Carroll. Arlene Case. Madison Brooke Chadwick. Cassie Gail Coffrey. Samantha Michelle DiBernardino. Bailey Rayanne Doss, summa cum laude. Isaac Delavin Dirksen. Chanel Galloway, cum laude. Kennedy Marie Gilder. Shelby Lynn Green. Ashley Danielle Hawkins, cum laude. Clarissa Hernandez. Yesenia Hernandez. Isaac Herndon, magna cum laude. Ethan Hanza, summa cum laude. Marshawn Antonio Humphrey. Jala Lashia Jackson. Lana Catherine Jeffcoat. Lorenzo Anthony Johnson II. Lindsay Marie Jordan. Dominique Shani Keel. Cameron Grace Kayulunani Knafelts, summa cum laude. Kiera Dominique Lee. Adamari Abigail Lopez, magna cum laude. Aliyah Esther Luna. Stephanie Alexandra Martinez, magna cum laude. Cheyenne L. Mayfield. Kylie Jordan Mitchell. Akira Trinity Mouton, magna cum laude. Ella Marie Oyakawa, magna cum laude, Rio Honors College graduates. Zachary David Page. Ashley Ramirez. Mark Jones Relaford. Aliyah Simone Robertson, cum laude. Cassidy Elizabeth Robertson. Heidi De Jesus Roy, summa cum laude. Trevon Earl Sanchez. Case Avery Smith, cum laude. Kelvin Richard Sparrow, Jr. Caitlin Marie Sweeney, summa cum laude. Tanner Lee Terrio, magna cum laude. Kaylin Grace Tresham. Reagan Elizabeth Vaughn, magna cum laude. Elena Grace Walston, cum laude. Katrina Yvette Whitfield, summa cum laude. Jaden Elena Gabrielle Wilson. Ariel Megan Wimberly. Sarah Bundick Woodside. And for the Masters of Science in Management Info Systems, Jennifer Gallardo. Felcitra Williams. Uday Surya Makineni. Kalyani Gangavarapu. Karthik Katragada. Alyssa Payne. Tiffany Christine Brown. Elizabeth Sequero.
Sit the next person. You caught me.
I'd like to take a moment and recognize the next graduate who is a special member of our commencement team, Ms. Faith Singh, who is graduating with her baccalaureate degree in music education today, has served as the voice of Lamar since 2021. In addition to other events throughout the year, she has performed at every commencement ceremony for thousands of graduates and guests. In addition to shaking your hand, Dr. Taylor has a special gift for Faith in honor of her service. Thank you, Faith, for sharing your talent with us. Thank you. As we return to our places to continue and conclude our ceremony, I want to once again thank members of our Lamar University family who are with us as special guests, Dr. Babin, Regents Lee, Regent Scott, Chancellor McCall, and Vice Chancellor Cunningham. But we also have another member of our family who has joined us. Seated to my right is Regina Rogers, a community leader, a mentor, a champion for all, and a past member of our Board of Regents. Most of all, she is a true friend to Lamar University. Thank you for Regina for being with us today. Right over there. This afternoon, we share the joy of commencement with all of you. Thank you for joining us. As we close, I would like to extend special thanks to our entire commencement team and all of our law enforcement and emergency personnel who joined us this afternoon. Now, graduates, please stand along with the faculty who educated these graduates and remain standing to receive our applause. Many people have supported you. Just a little bit more. Many people have supported you throughout your life and studies, and I would like for you to join me as we express our appreciation for their support and encouragement. Would the parents of our candidates today please stand and remain standing and receive our applause? Parents. Would the grandparents of our graduates please stand and remain standing? Grandparents. Would the spouses, the children, the grandchildren of our candidates please stand and remain standing to be recognized? Would friends and other relatives of our candidates please stand? Would everyone please stand and join us? And join us as we conclude our ceremony with the singing of the Lamar University alma mater. We ask that gentlemen remove their caps and welcome our very own Faith Singh back to the microphone as our ceremony concludes. We do ask that today's graduates remain in place and guests remain seated until the recessional has concluded. Thank you very much and congratulations.